Coming back. Okay. Oh, this one is an insane story. Here's a chiropractor that
Over massive Florida
signed hundreds of mask exemptions for kids.
is still raging. Parents on both sides of the issue are not backing down.
I gotta pee. I'll be back.
These doctors that sit up here that were sneering at us and looking at us like we're scumbags, they need to go back to medical school.
Okay, right here. Look, right here. So as you can see, fists are now flying.
Are you going to bully him into wearing your mask? That's not what we do. We love our students. Well, I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't believe that. I want my child to go to school free and unmasked.
So just sit there civilly and behave yourselves, or I'll have you removed. I suggest those of you that have your mask under your noses, put them back where they belong, or I'll have school police remove you.
This board is only focused on forced mask mandates, raising our taxes, and making our kids believe they can change their gender.
We're the bad guys because we're standing up for our children, like mine, who's at home right now, saying, I don't want to wear.
Well, there's new reporting that a chiropractor signed hundreds of medical exemptions for students who wish to opt out of wearing masks in Sarasota County schools. Dan Bush is a chiropractor, he's not a medical doctor, but it didn't stop parents from lining up at his office to get him to write an exemption for their kids. Other parents are outraged, calling Bush irresponsible. Our Randy Kay went to try and talk to him.
It's just after sunrise outside this chiropractic office in Venice, Florida, when we spot chiropractor Dan Bush. He's just arrived for work in his pickup. Hard to miss the red, white, and blue splash and freedom fighters painted on it.
How are you? Randy Kay with CNN.
Yeah, I'm not
I just want to ask you.
These guys are literally freedom fighters fighting against the freedom from, dying of COVID. Like, they're fighting against people freeing themselves from COVID. That's right, brother. Fuck kidding me? You're going to really come out here and take away my freedom to die of COVID? Get the fuck out of here. Yee, yee, baby. Look at this ugly ass truck, bro. You literally cannot fucking take a dude like this seriously.
I want to ask you about the exemption forms that you are signing.
Yeah, I already.
That's my chiropractor, dog. My back is fucked up. Yo, that's my chiropractor, dog. Oh, I'm gonna die on a ventilator. I wonder if he ever puts the belly on the back, you know what I mean, while he's like working on you. He's just like, I need this for extra support. Boom, fucking plops it right on your back.
I know.
We already made our statement.
Well, why?
I bet he's got some magical hands, though. I'd get rubbed down by him. I would.
Won't you talk to us about it? Are you examining each and every child that you're writing exemption forms for?
Yeah, I'm examining child. I'm examining childs, all right.
This wasn't about me. This was about parents' freedoms.
About parents' freedoms? Are you examining each and every child? Are you putting children's lives at risk by signing these forms? Why not? Why won't you answer a question about it?
Because I don't need to.
How do you feel about them not accepting your exemption forms?
And that was the last we saw of Dan.
Oh, wait. The school was like, yeah, no, fuck off. I didn't realize that. I did not realize that the school had been sane enough to say, yeah, no, like that's insane. We're not doing that.
Bush.
Wait, who gave you this? The local chiropractor? Wait, the guy that fucking drives around in his Freedom pickup truck? Yeah, no, we're not taking this. That's insane.
His lawyer earlier about speaking with his client, he said Bush had no comment. Still, Bush has become somewhat of a champion here in Sarasota County to parents looking for a...
Dude, this chatter is correct. Dude, the Yee Yee boys went from all lives matter to no lives matter so quick. They literally went from like Black Lives Matter, how about all lives matter? And then literally next month, they're like, actually, none of the lives matter. My life does not matter. Fuck you. I will die if I want to.
Way out of the school mask mandate, telling local media recently,
It's not a political thing. I'm not an anti-mask person, anti-vax person.
Wait, why are you dishing out these like Dude, he's just grifting the dummies, dude. That's what he's doing. He's just like, is he charging for that fucking exemption that is not even usable?
But I am a pro-freedom, pro-choice person.
Yeah, he's just like, listen, CNN, why the fuck are you guys coming here? Like, you're coming for my bag here. This is kind of fucked up, you know? It's called freedom, baby. Freedom to just fucking grift these goddamn hogs.
This was the scene recently outside his office, the Twin Palms Chiropractic Health Center. Hundreds of parents and children all hoping to secure a medical exemption.
I think it's ridiculous.
That's fucking insane, dude. Business is booming, brother. That's right. What, genocide? That's the business, brother. That's the name of the goddamn game. Let me tell you something. Business is fucking booming, brother.
I have to wear a mask for 8 hours a day.
This mom came to get Bush to sign an exemption form for her child, something he has now done hundreds of times, according to the Sarasota County School District.
I think it's great because many doctors are refusing to sign it. And this is one doctor that is actually volunteering his time with no pay to sign all of these forms.
Not everyone thinks it's as great as she does.
Do you think Dr. Bush is being irresponsible?
Absolutely. Absolutely irresponsible.
Jules Scholes, who has a daughter in kindergarten here in Sarasota County, started the group Stop the Spread SRQ. She says one of her friends was handed this medical exemption form from Dan Bush.
SRQ stands for Socialist Republic QAnon. That's right. Question it. The Q stands for questioning it.
Bush's office without ever meeting him or having his children evaluated. Notice it's blank. No medical.
How do you stop this man though? Like you can't revoke his medical certification. He has none. He's a chiropractor. Like, can you? Is there, you know what I mean? Like, what? He's unstoppable in a way. He's not a doctor. Well, what are they gonna do? Go to the board of chiropractors, dude? Is that a thing? He's unstoppable, dude.
Or evaluation information. Just what looks like the chiropractor's signature at the bottom.
To just write mask exemptions without seeing a child is really egregious.
Dan Bush recently denied to local media that he has signed forms without seeing parents.
I have not given an exemption to any.
Oh, that's where I draw the line, dude. Motherfucker had 200 people outside of his office. Like, it doesn't even matter at that point if he it literally does not matter at that point if he was signing because they were there or not. Like, it's pretty much humanly impossible for him to go through 200 people and actually look through. It's statistically also not an impossible situation for all those people to have qualifying conditions against mask wearing.
Parent that I have not met with.
Meanwhile, partly because of his actions, the Sarasota County School District told us they've updated their mask policy and now accept medical exemptions only from medical doctors, osteopathic physicians, and nurse practitioners. To be clear, chiropractors are not medical doctors, and the district will not accept their signed exemption forms. The school district also told us they've rejected about 650 medical exemption forms, and that the majority of the declined exemptions were from Dan Bush's practice.
What's the fucking medical exemption a chiropractor can give with respect to mask wearing? This 12-year-old will get will get back pain if they wear a mask. What happens there? It's actually leading to bad posture. These masks are too heavy for the kids. What? There's just no... I don't understand.
Yet this past weekend, Dan Bush took part in a mask exemption evaluation event, which more than 1,200 people reportedly attended. The flyer noted, medical records helpful, but not mandatory.
Bro, this is so fucking Florida. Like, this is just the most Florida story that you could come up with. I'm sorry. Just a cursed landscape, dude. Like, Florida is so America. It's just like, it's like a microcosm of like what happens all around the country, but in like on steroids. You know what I mean? And this is just the most Florida story in Florida. So
mandatory.
And Randy joins us now. So I'm sure you had a lot of questions for that chiropractor.
Yeah, Anderson, I certainly did. I wanted to sit down with him for a real interview. I wanted to ask him why he's signing these medical exemption forms, what his evaluation process is for these students, why he thinks he's qualified to sign these exemption forms. But instead of this thoughtful interview, which I was looking for, we had to try and catch up with him in the back alley of his office, which we did. But I also wanted to ask him about some things that parents have been telling us. For example, we spoke with one woman who didn't want to go on camera, but she told us that she and her son waited 4 hours for Dan Bush in August to try and get an exemption form, and in just 2 minutes they got it. She said that he barely evaluated her son. He looked him over, didn't ask for any medical history, didn't check his vital signs or anything, but filled out the form and then
clapped.
She walked away with it in just a couple of minutes. Now, he wasn't signing those forms at this latest event this weekend, but he certainly has been signing these forms for some time, Anderson.
All right, Randy K. Randy.
If you've gone to your fucking chiropractor to get a top of the hour medical exemption, I'm going to let you know that shit is void here, okay? It doesn't work because at the top of the hour, every hour, there's a 60-second ad.